Does the weight of the world seem too much for even your broad shoulders?
Is it hard to get out of bed and put on that super tight suit?
I'm Iron Man, and this is my frenemy, Captain America.
We were kind of dancing as fast as we could.
Oh my gosh, the whole team is together.
What?
This could not be more meant to be.
Just happened.
And it's still happening. And it's still happening.
Holy smokes. The gang is all here together.
Oh, that was a good shot, man.
Mark in a little bit. There we go. Good. Great. Good. 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 Good.
Oh, that's me, right?
Just when I wake up.
It is Robert Downey Jr.
Wow.
That's RDJ. Shut up. Things are when.
I love being a daddy. That's my best role to date. No doubt.
You said daddy. I thought you meant Downey. I was like, I'd love to be Downey too.
Yeah.
If I weren't an actor, I'd love to be Downey.
That's pretty good too. That's pretty good.
Happily, I'd be Downey in a heartbeat.
Witness firsthand how a film like this can really transform one's career. Do you think that Chris Evans is in?
First of all, look at the man's profile. Very handsome. Second of all, very capable actor. Third of all, a much beloved superhero from the Marvel Universe. And I knew by the time Iron Man came out, we already knew that it was going to do well because you can tell when it's not. You don't know how well. But Captain America's, and like Thor too, I mean, I think that really rose. I mean, Brandon did a great job, everyone's great in the film, but it really sunk or swam on what Chris Hemsworth was able to bring with it.
Morning.
Evans?
Downey. Is that the last donut with red, white, and blue sprinkles? What did I tell you would happen if you ate the last donut with red, white, and blue sprinkles?
A little foggy on it, but I think it was something like raining down hellfire.
That's right.
And here I am without an umbrella.
It's all right. I'm one of the newer guys.
You know, Papa.
You had a birthday party?
I didn't. No, I didn't.
What? Did you go? Wait, did you go?
Yeah, I did because I said I would.
Did you go though?
That's right, Mr. Honor.
Hemi, did you make it? Yeah, exactly.
You at least texted and said, sorry, I can't make it.
At least
which
I
is better than
texted.
Scarlett Johansson, you have been part of this since Iron Man 2, and your character has always represented women as strong and equal. For you, I'm sorry. Scarlett Johansson, black.
Yes, that's me.
Yes, you have been part of this since Iron Man 2, and your character has always represented.
This guy, James Dennis Rich, has been with me for every frame of every one of these movies, and I could have done without him.
Unless you're chicken. Well, let's end this. Once and for all.
1, 2, 3, 4, I
A civil Furthermore!
Oh my God.
Ooh, I've never played with someone so skilled!
It's no secret, I love Chris Evans. And I love Captain America. Captain America.
And speaking of luck, the exceptionally talented and passably handsome Chris Evans will be here. My sometimes nemesis will be here after the show, and he'll be here to do a Q&A for y'all, with Jeremy and Lizzie. So thanks for coming out.
Oh, hi. Okay. Hey, Chris. We wish you were here, dude. We love you, Evans.
We've got all the kiss we need, buddy. So enjoy wherever the fuck you are.
Well, I have a real soft spot for my scenes with Downey. I think, you know, they do a nice job of giving Cap a lot of conflict in a lot of different ways from a lot of different places, and I personally just really like the specific juxtaposition that Cap and Tony pose, and over the course of these movies, I think they've had a really complex dynamic that I think can be related to on a number of levels. It's not just family, it's friendships, it's brothers, there's, to me, the most identifiable relationship for me personally within the character's arc.
I think just the completion of the arc. I mean, but that's safe to say, right? That this movie does kind of provide kind of an ending to a lot of
judges.
I'm sorry, we can't. There is a 22 film tapestry. There's, he's been through so much, and specifically with...
Let's just talk about Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah. As we should.
I must be mellowing with age, but I want to say this very clearly. The next time I'm not asked the first question, fucking walk out. Look, I read Joss's script. I said, I think this is great. Now, ask Kevin. Didn't I say that? I said, thank you. Yeah, watch it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking I'm going to have to probably give that back to him one day. Not today.
Do you feel like the godfather of these superhero movies?
Whether he feels it or not, he is.
I mean, these are real platitudes. I don't know if this...
You've been spending a bunch of time in Washington lately, Evans, and I think it suits you well. What are you up to there? You fucking heard me. It's a perfect question.
Okay, here we go. Why should you choose Team Cap? I'll tell you why to choose Team Cap.
Wait a minute, is it recording?
Yeah, it is. He doesn't even know how to use his phone.
Listen, I know it's an election year and you're feeling patriotic.
Because of freedom. Freedom. We have the freedom to choose. Look, see this? See that star right there? That star?
If you look in your head, Team Cap comes to mind, right?
You know what doesn't have a star? You know what doesn't have the flag colors? This. You know what we're going to do? Hang on.
It's Team Iron Man.
Matt. Hey. See? Isn't this better? See this view? How do we get both the stars?
This is illegal.
See this? America.
Team Crap. Into the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, you did. Why? Because you'd done it before? You've been...
Well, no, it was a big commitment. You know, these contracts are, 6-9 movies long.
He's not a guy who likes to be held down, ladies.
Have you guys, speaking of that, have you ever wrestled?
Obviously, you guys are butting heads pretty hard in the movie. Have you ever butted heads over anything, or is it just like, even if it's fake, butting heads?
Oh, no, God. In life, I mean, I feel we get along phenomenally well. He's always been, he's very, very paternal. He's the reason these movies are happening. So in a lot of ways, he feels responsible to make sure every new member is welcomed and comfortable. And on my first Avengers film, he really made sure I felt like I belonged.
For you, is there a friendship for any of you, a friendship or a connection or mentor that you found through the Marvel movies that you would point to as being especially important to you?
Sure. I mean, I guess it's kind of an obvious, it's real low-hanging fruit to say Downey. I mean, he's been he's such a wonderful guy and so talented and so experienced and so supportive, and he's always been in my corner. I've always felt supported by him, and he really brings everybody in to the group and makes sure everyone feels welcome, and especially on this last one. You know, I mean, I always try to, no matter what it feels like for me, I try to imagine what it feels like for him, because he really did start this, and he really is so irreplaceable. Nobody can ever be Iron Man. That's not... Nobody, you know, it's not a role like a Superman or a Batman that can kind of find different incarnations. No one can touch it. No one can. And I wonder what that feels like to kind of come to the end of the road, and I think he must be going through a whole cocktail of emotions, because he really on this last film has gone so far out of his way to really bring, you guys know, when Downey's on set during lunch breaks, he makes sure everyone goes. It's called the Downey lunch. Downey has his own separate, caterer. It's a really nice spread. It's quite lovely.
Really nice.